fine young man it was indeed, mounted on his milk-white steed. He rode himself all alone until he came to lovely Joan. Good morning to you, my pretty fair maid, and twice good morning, so she said.
I'm here with John Francis Flynn, who's just done a wonderful set. It was incredible, and I actually want to begin with when you had the beautiful compositions on the whistle, but the double whistle.
Oh yeah.
And you were talking about how you'd seen, was it Packy
Manus Burns, yeah.
doing it with tree and then some contraption, and I was totally taken away or transported somewhere when you were performing that with the two, because it reminded me as well something with your breathing. Like, I don't know if you know of Rizal, the human beatbox, who is more kind of embedded in hip-hop culture, but he's known as the human beatbox, and it's also how he uses his breath. And it's incredible, and he's worked with Bjork and various other brilliant artists, but it reminded me a lot of that. How difficult is that?
There's certain, you're kind of using your throat a good bit, you're using your diaphragm, and you're kind of pumping the air, and your mouth, and you're pumping the air kind of right through. There's certain techniques that you kind of have to learn. They come from mostly, like, play the flute, maybe it come from more flute playing than tin whistle playing.
It was beautiful, and it also almost sounded at times like a different kind of vocal. The tones.
Yeah, that's
really
mean,
beautiful. Which actually brings me to you in terms of being somewhat a late bloomer of singing, and how that wasn't something that you felt was something that you were going to kind of step into that kind of space, which surprises me so much because you've such a beautiful vocal.
Oh, well, thanks.
And that Ewan MacColl seems quite instrumental.
I kind of first heard Come My Little Son, which is the first song I learned. Luke Kelly did it. I just thought it was a traditional song. It's a traditional air, so it's used for a load of different songs. But then I found out it was a Ewan MacColl song, and then kind of took a deep dive into Ewan MacColl and loads of other singers and traditional kind of style songwriters of that era. But there's a certain the way you deal with songs. There has to be the kind of certain honesty with traditional songs, because no one owns them or whatever, So
you have to bring that with it. But that's what I always liked about Ewan MacColl, because I just think about him when I was younger, and my dad would have always liked his work. That the idea of about basically giving voice to the voiceless, or that sense of that I see those themes that work through the tradition all the time.
Yeah, they are the same issues that keep cropping up all the time, and like that's kind of maybe the power of traditional music is that they're still singing about the same things, even if the song is it could be 200 years old, and you might still be singing about the same thing.
The love for the work is just palpable, and people were kind of coming to you for the first time. Other people really are very aware of your work. It just felt like there was something happening. It was a very special concert.
I mean, I always trying to get that kind of energy, connect with people, and that's kind of make or break of whatever gigs I play. Well, and it's after a year and a half of not gigging, it's been tough to get that going again.
Because there's a physical element as well.
Yeah.
Well, just with you, Ulton and Ross, there's such a great symbiosis between the three of you. Kind of, there's something beautiful.
There's kind of trying to there's certain improvisational bits and that we're kind of trying to invite people in on that buzz without obviously saying that, but just through being, I don't know, connecting with each other.
You could feel it. That's, I don't know, the energy was so beautiful, so hopefully that keeps going with you.
Hopefully.
Thanks, John.
Thanks very much.
da da